of course, I start with the wrong.
Because we are professionals.
Yes, I'll just lower the music. Hello, and I'm Sami Laakso from Snowdale Design, and today I have a guest with me.
I'm Ville Kesänen from Snowdale Design too, but Sami will call me Kesis, and you can also just Kesis.
Yes. Welcome everyone to the stream. We are going to play the second scenario of Peacemakers Horrors of War. If you have not seen anything before, you can also check out our channel. There's a gameplay of the first scenario, which I played with Sir Tekos. So today we are going to play the second scenario on this stream. Here we have the scenario set up, and Sir Tekos is already on the stream. Hello. This is the second scenario. We have the spectacle bears attacking the Scarlet Macaws, and they have hired 2 other pirates on their side, and they have their own deck here. And we can only manipulate it directly if we go to the ship, but these spaces here are impassable and we can't move on those spaces. The only way to reach the ship is by these scenario-specific cards, set sail, and with this we can move between the anchor spaces on the game board. And we have 4 of these shuffled into the resource deck, and I'll put the last one back.
Before we start the game, can you please tell me about the lore behind this? Why these bears are attacking the macaws?
It has some to do with the original Dawn of Peacemakers, where they were kinda angry at each other already, and now the bears are finally going to try to get their revenge on the macaws. And there's this on the scenario log you can see the map, and the scenario number 2 is here, and you can see that the Oligam, which is here, is the nation of the bears, and they have come now to the land of not Ocelos, but Scarlet Macaws, the Axiguk, and they have basically, their land is down here, but they have gone and with the boats arrived here to try to surprise the macaws, and they're trying to basically attack this fortress with their hired help to get their revenge.
Yes, I also, when I want to surprise somebody, I will go all around them before coming there.
Yes. But as you can see, it's pretty hard to attack from here with just a narrow passage. So their thinking is that, oh, we have more space, and they are more like surprised when the attack comes from different direction.
What about this pirate guy? It's just for the money.
As we here it says that 2 other pirate crews are terror of distant seas, but the most safety averse sail for it if the most safety averse sail far if the bounty is right. So they are kind of anything for the money, and that will if you pay them enough, they will assist you as long as it fits their feelings. And we will see from the deck what they're going to do during this game, how helpful they actually are. That will be, it depends.
And when the money runs out, then they will go to find the One Piece.
Yes, of course. And to make things a bit more exciting and challenging for us, normally, of course, the first time you play a scenario, you should not play with the challenges. Every scenario has 2 unique challenges in addition to trying to not kill anyone. This is not the first time I play this scenario, but this is the first time for Kesis, so we should really not be using the challenges, but we want to make this more exciting.
But I've been playing the first scenario at least 1.5 times. At least.
Yes.
And when I played this scenario for the first time, I have to say, in this game, I'm killing the units is the best way to win, I think.
Well, at least that's what...
that's why I have Nabo.
So, Kesis is playing Nabo, whose specialty, one of the specialties is that he can make a bit more potent poison than the other. Welcome to the stream, Gamer Coon. And here we have the scenarios illustration for the second scenario, and we have the different two different challenges available, and we are going to now attempt the first one called triple barrel cannon, and that one, every time fire the cannon card is resolved, we resolve it 3 times in a row. So that's what we are going to try to do. We don't know exactly, or we are not going to spoil exactly what the fire the cannon card does, but when it comes up, we are going to resolve it 3 times every time we see that card.
And could you tell about how that cannon thing works? I know that there's this die and there's this spots, but
that's to be seen.
Okay.
The game instructs not to read these cards ahead of time, and the scenario rules do not explain how it works. It's just the challenge is that when you draw it, you resolve it 3 times. So we will see once we see it for the first time, we will explain it.
And one question about the lore. Hi Kenzie. I know that you have a lore and you love the backgrounds of these leaders. Tell me about these leaders.
Both of these leaders in this specific scenario are also familiar to those who have played the original Dawn of Peacemakers, but no worries if you have not. It doesn't diminish your enjoyment, but Amohotli is a bit of a brute, so he goes and his plans are maybe not the best, but he has the courage to back up those kind of dubious plans, like you said, that maybe it's not the best to come from there, but he got the idea and there's no one stopping him, maybe not even the Macaws, we'll see. And the Commander Varak was like an assassin in the original game, and he was also extremely reckless and dangerous, but he has mellowed down with age, and now he is like on the back line, which is not characteristic for him in the original, where he is always like leading his troops, and it's a miracle that he is still alive.
Okay, so no stealth missions for bears.
Yes, this is far from stealth mission, and you can even see that the walls of the fortress of the Macaws is already a bit crumbling under the cannon barrage from the Tuatara pirates. So it has already started, and we can see them fire them even in the illustration. So, any more questions before we can start playing?
How this guy's infinite health works?
Pretty simple, they can't die.
Okay.
They can be damaged, but they are never defeated. Normally, if the unit's health goes to 0, the unit is placed down here and their motivation gets lowered and we get a new horror card, but 2 other pirates are immortal in this scenario. So good hires for Lappy, for good candidates for crew.
Immortality.
Immortal to others.
Yes. But yeah, we can start playing.
So we'll start with the adventure phase, where we can take actions. We both have 2 cards. We are on the same space, so we can even delegate right away if we feel the need to. And bears have 10 motivation to start. Macaws have 8, and Tuatara share their motivation with the bears, so they have a little bit more, but not too much. But Macaws are also more eager to form peace if we lower their motivation.
And if I see correctly, if you move the Varak, however you spell the Macaw commander's name, if he moves out from their castle or what town ever it's called, it's -2 motivation.
Yes, there's 1 motivation here. The units are not, we put them laying down because then you can see them a little bit better, as if we would have them properly standing up, you can't quite see the unit as well. So we are keeping them down like this. So now you can see both the shape of the base and the unit itself. So there's 2 motivation on the fortress, 1 here and also 1 here. It's behind the units like this. So if Varak moves away for any reason, their motivation will get lowered by 2.
So everybody out from the village, and then we kill 2 of them. 1 or 2 of them.
Yeah, and then you
That's
get a
it.
bunch of bears as well, and it's done.
Yeah.
That's our plan.
But what? I think that I would like to go to. Which way you wanna go? Because I think it would be great. I want to know what they're gonna do. I don't care about the pirate.
Yeah, we
so
can't
much.
even go there right now.
Yeah.
We can worry about it a bit later when we see what they can do and when we get the tools to actually go pay them a visit, but currently we are unable to do that. Unfortunately, we do not have any free movement. None of our cards. We do have 1 card draw on the carrier pigeon.
Yeah.
If we try to fish out like free movement, but I'm not sure if that's smart. Carrier pigeon is also a really strong card to save.
Yeah, and maybe I think I don't need to discard anything, not yet. So maybe I think I would take 1 movement from here and go next to the macabres. Go with the macabres.
Sure. Do you want me to give you false order if you see a bad card, you can change it to a different one?
Not yet, and also because I think that false order is really good for you.
It's better for me, but,
Yeah, but
I'm hesitant to move it just yet.
Yeah, but I don't. I think that the first couple of rounds, whatever will happen,
It's fine.
it's fine. It's fine. So
Let's make a
I move
file
over here next to this guy, and I think the carrier pigeon is too strong to do anything yet.
So if you're not going to use it, then do you think I should go to the bears and use false order? That's the only I can do that. I can peek at one and put it back on bottom.
What do you think?
I can do it.
Yeah.
And Gamer Kun is asking the name of this little beast here. His name is Kentsi.
I'm sorry, I'm covering him at the moment.
Yes, and you can't do anything to that end. Or you can hold him in the middle and we can change the camera. Yes, here's Kentsi.
Oh.
And here's the mess. But for once, it wasn't his fault. Yes. I'm moving. I'll go here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to use the false order, the bottom effect, and because I'm the fox, I get the benefit of the yellow text, so I can choose to not put the card on top. What do you think? Should I look at what they're going to do, or how we possibly can lower their motivation?
I think what they're going to do is maybe better in this.
Because usually for this we want to manipulate it further, but
yeah.
we don't have any tools. So I look the bottom of this one, and I can choose to put it top or bottom. It's a cover for the star group, so both of these bottom ones. At least it's not killing anyone if you put it this way.
Yeah, but I think that if we put it at the bottom, then we know that it is over there, and then we can pick it up maybe later.
Possibly. Just like if we put it up, we know that they're not going to do anything horrible this round.
Yeah, but
you want horrible stuff
yes.
happen? Okay,
yes,
let's keep it down here. I'll leave it peeking like this so we can remember that it's there.
And this is one nice mechanic that even though it came back to the deck, it stays that way. I like it.
Yeah, it's still face up, and we are always free to look through this, even if it's in different position. It stays face up, so there's no memory aspect to remembering what's going to happen. Like you can literally see what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So I don't have any cards left. I can't do any actions. I want to save your strong pigeon.
Yes.
We get 2 cards each, as we always get 4 new cards, new ones, and with 2 players we both get 2. You got your favorite,
yes.
Fighting We can take a closer look on our next adventure phase. Right now we can go to the army phase and see what happens over here. Don't mind the different colors. Even they are in the correct text. It's just different versions of the of my prototype. We compare the speeds. This is 9.8. That is
7.6.
And the bears are 4.4. So we go Tuotaras, macaws, and bears. And we immediately are met with the fighter cannon. And as I said earlier, we are going to resolve this 3 times. If 2 other parts have full health, we are going to roll the die. And if there's at least one nearby adventure, we are able to reroll once, so we can choose a little bit differently. And then 2 others will attack all units on the marked space. And we have the marked spaces over here. He's hiding one of them. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So depending on what we roll, the 2 other parts will shoot cannonballs to a different space. And if they are not full health, they will heal too.
Okay.
And if this attack hits the bears, they will lose motivation. So if we manage to get bears over here and then 2 others shoot them, their motivation can lower quite fast, because remember we resolved this 3 times. And if you are sitting here, you can reroll each of those 3 shots. So that's a very good reason to maybe pay them a visit at some point. But we can start with this one now. You can start rolling. Those do not matter yet, because this has fire.
Well,
And he's going to hit the leader, but they have 1 defense, so 2 damage to the leader.
Do I?
You can place. You can take turns rolling for them for the cannonball. Where the next one hits. Normally that would be it, but we're playing with the challenge that we resolve it 3 times.
6.
That's 9.
Sorry.
It has the little dot.
So
these ones, and it hits both of those, so 2 damage each. Maybe we don't need your food poisoning after all, because Tuatara is taking good care of the macaws. And you can roll the last one. Maybe you roll 1, 2. Oh yes, I was a little bit hoping like at least a little bit of breather. So that one missed.
And what is said that if there's an adventurer is nearby?
If adventurer is here, you can re-roll each of the cannonballs. So you are not happy with 11, you can try to re-roll.
Okay.
So you can like rock the boat and shift a little like where they're shooting.
Okay.
Alright, 1 order down, 6 damage on the board. Next one.
And this leader doesn't have anything like that. If I remember correctly, that in the last scenario, if the leader takes damage, the motivation goes down.
It depends on the order cards.
Okay.
So there's no written abilities on the units. They're just like hints of what they're going to do. And every leader usually has different unique ways to lower their motivation. So probably it's different for this. Not that I would know it, but...
But either way, now macaws. After this order, if the right half is strike, place it face up on top of its deck. It's 45.
So it's not... If it would be strike, we would place it here, and next turn it would happen again. But it's not strike, so we don't place it back. But now all star macaws will defend. Put 1 fortification. Like, oh, I'm hit. Let's put 1 fortification. But that's it's helpful. And then we have burning cover for the bears. Even though we try to put 1 cover on the bottom, but there's another. But this is for the different group. So it says that if any bear in this group, the gears in this case, has damage, -1 motivation. For each damage a bear has, they would gain 1 offense this round. So if they would be damaged, they would lower their motivation, but they would be really dangerous if they attack. But they're not attacking, they're not hurt, and they were just covering. They're just looking in awe, like, oh, our pirates, Tuatara pirates are doing exactly what we paid them to do. And all of these have not been resolved. It's a new round.
Yeah.
You got poisoning. I'm not sure if you want to poison that side right now. They're already like pretty hurt.
I want to.
You want?
I would like to. I would like to. There's one guy without damage. I would like to put poison that guy.
I'm not going to stop you, but I can say that perhaps we might want to poison the bears or something. Just like to balance out, like if those die, if this one dies, it's -2 motivation. One from the unit and one from the losing the tower, so it's already like at 6 and bears are at 10.
It happens.
If you think it's good idea, I can't stop you.
You know those others, they can handle. They can handle situations.
They can handle it.
Yes. And
Here's one of the latest updates we made earlier. Strategic Retreat had 2 eye symbols, 2 survey here up top, but now it has 1 survey and 1 card draw. So
that's good. That's nice. Because if I remember correctly, before that it was always movement plus.
Yes, now we have the card draw also on the survey. Before we had only on traveling.
So the survey doesn't feel that bad if it's cover or something. Something not so meaningful. I don't want to heal anybody.
I know. Not yet.
No.
I would like to perhaps know how to lower the bear's motivation, because they're doing well and you are already planning on your poisoning there. I could also I could even move, for example, these 2 away. I can move 1 or 2 units backwards. Of course, I need to be with them. So, but I would also like to use this for the survey because it's really powerful to get a new card.
Yeah. So, are you coming to the Macabres?
Do we want to move them away? Or do you just want to kill them?
Okay.
Because if moving those backwards, it would protect them from the cannon fire too.
Yeah, or do we want to move the bears to Macabres?
I can only move backwards with this. I can't rush them, but they're probably going to do that on their own.
Okay.
They probably don't need help with that.
Okay. So, that's fine, but it's also fine to keep them there.
We can keep them there. I'll use it for the survey. So I want to see the left side, as that's usually the key to lowering their motivation. Well, it's another burning.
Okay.
So if they have damage, they will lower their motivation, and you do know that you have food poisoning. Oh, I got a new card from yesterday's.
So, if we keep that 1 Macabre soldier without damage,
it's not going to be without damage too long. I believe that the Tuatara pirate will take care of that.
Because with the carrier pigeon, I could give you the food poisoning.
Yeah. But it's in this group, so I would have to look if the next order is for the stars or the gears, so I could poison the correct one. But I do have enough cards to do that.
So, if I give you the food poisoning.
Yeah, I can make you proud. I can make Namo proud.
So I draw a card first.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, another retreat. That's a good one.
And then that goes over there, and this goes to you.
I could send you a card, but I think I don't want to.
No need to. I don't need moving, and I don't need. I don't need survey. That
I could
much.
also, instead of looking at the top one, I could just use the effect of pulse order to now put the cover on top, and it would be for this, and then I just poison this one. If I look at the top, it might be the gears, and then I would actually have to move to the gears.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So I'll just use this one, and I'll yoink this back on top.
Yeah.
And then how much? 1 or 2? I think I know your answer.
How much they have? Health?
5.
5. Yeah, 2.
Okay, it means that it will get defeated by single attack from the macaws. But the thing also is that we would like to actually, if you want to kill the bears, we would want him to do it.
Yes.
Because it will lower their motivation.
Yes.
So I'm just saying that if it has only 1 damage, he can take 1 attack from macaws without dying.
And
okay, it's 2 then. I'm talking to deaf ears, it seems.
yeah, I was listening. I was thinking that maybe I could move that guy, which I'm in the same space. If I move that to the same position with the leader.
Yeah, it would lower their motivation by 1.
Yes, and also, if the cannon hits it, it will hit both.
Yeah, that's true, but the fortification also protects both. But the good thing is that then this would not be in range to kill this. I would, for example, if he moves here, then the Tuatara part can hit him. So I want the bears to live until the Tuatara can do some work.
So, what do you think? I think that would be...
Yeah, you can tell him to retreat to his commander.
Commander, I need you.
And -1 motivation.
And I cannot move with him.
No.
With the Dawn of Peacemakers, that was possible.
Yeah, in that one, when units move, you can move with them. But we wanted in this one that all actions you take are on your cards. You don't need to remember some other weird actions that you can take.
Yeah. But I think...
You can save that for next round if you want.
Yeah, or I was thinking about if I move and take a card.
If you want.
Because I'm not healing them.
Yeah, but you can also move next turn. It depends
Okay,
if you think you want to do still something this turn.
No, yeah. Move on. Let's move on.
2 for you.
Thank you.
2 for me.
Ooh.
And then you can, like for example, now you might want to actually move here next turn if you.
Yeah.
So if you would now move to the macaws, you'll go, oh, I'm in the wrong place. So let's see what happens. There's repair damages, burning cover. You can reveal us the macaws, what they're doing.
Win 45.
And it's not super fast, but it's still faster than these, so that's going to go off first.
After this order, draw a second right half and resolve it immediately. If both right halves have the same group, -1 motivation, 45. Do we do this?
Yes, we first resolve this one.
So star macaws.
They again place 1 fortification on them. They did not like the cannon barrage. They are a bit shivering from that. So now we have resolved this one, and then the queen asks us to flip over a second one. And it's for different groups. So if it would have been for the same group, it would have been -1, and there's one monster cat wreaking havoc here. Yes. It would have lowered by 1 the motivation if it would have been same group, but it's different. And it's advancement for the gear group, so the Macaw Ranger is going to move here, and no units can move to the impossible spaces, the deep sea here, except the Ranger. The Ranger can move to the deep sea space. That has been resolved. We go to the burning cover, and the burning one, as we saw earlier, will lower the motivation by 1 because they're not full high HP, but this has now +2 attack if they would attack, but it's just covering. And the 2 other bars have repair damages, which says that it will simply remove 4 damage from the 2 other, but he is not damaged currently, so that doesn't do anything.
Okay. So, that's that.
Next round.
And we have set sail, a couple I think that
What do you think? Do you feel like going pay a visit to the pirates?
what can I do on there? Not the
You can
goal.
look at the cards. You can reroll whenever the fire cannon comes if you want to try to target some specific spaces. You can poison him if you want. The fire cannons does say that if they are damaged, they do not shoot, but they heal for 2. So you can halt their firing if you have poisoning.
I can go there. I will go there. So first I will move with this one.
Yep, you get an extra one from that.
Thank you. Mixed groups.
So I assume you moved here.
Yeah. And set sail like this way. I don't know.
Yes, that's
Yes.
pretty good.
And this moved me from all the way from here. to
Yes, the one anchor to the other one, and it also lets you draw a card.
here. Food poisoning.
And food poisoning.
No, I'm not poison. I'm not.
You want him to shoot
Yes.
still.
But I would like to see what he's gonna do.
Yeah, you can do that.
I will use this and fire the cannon.
The cannon, and you are able to reroll all 3 shots if you want.
Yes.
So now it would be nice if one or more of the bears would be here or here, because then they would perhaps be able to take some hits.
Before you continue, I have a question. So now when I'm on the boat,
Yes,
I need set sail to get back.
correct.
So there might be a situation that you will be stuck there for some time.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, like if I draw all the set sails while you are there, you can't come back, but at some point you or me will draw also a carrier pigeon, in which case I can send you a set sail.
Yeah.
So that's one really nice way to let someone out of the boat, but in this case it was safe for you to go there because you did have another one already, so you know that you can come when you want.
Yeah. But it's good. But it's kind of good to know it that if you have a bad luck, there's no coming back for a while.
Yeah, but if there is 4 copies of set sail and 3 copies of carrier pigeon, and once you draw one of each, or you just draw one set sail to the correct person, you can get away from there.
But yeah, what was your saying?
I was just hoping that the bears would move forward, because then because the Tuotra can hit here, 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 and here, and currently the bears are safe. But if one group moves 1 space forward, then you have basically 6 chances to shoot them, 3 rerolls. So sounds good for you.
Yeah.
But the sad thing is that I can't actually manipulate them at all. I can look at them, but I used my manipulation earlier. I could change the group, but that doesn't help at all. And unfortunately, I also used the speed hurry up card, because with that, this is really fast, 9.8.
Mm-hmm.
So if these move, they probably move after they have already shot. So I can't actually do much to this right now.
Yeah.
Only thing is I could give defense to someone
Meh.
against our plan, I think. Yeah. I could put fortifications somewhere. Again, meh.
Or do you wanna look what they will do?
Yeah, I could look at if they're doing, but I can't change it. The thing is, like, I don't care what they do.
Yeah.
I could look at their this one, and I might be able to do something with the motivation. But other than that, I can't choose different places. So I might even just be greedy and say, oh my god, for next
Yeah,
round.
that's fine. Let's see what happens.
Let's just collect some new cards. You get new
Thank
ones,
you.
2 new ones. I got 1 set sail, I can come there with you.
I got more food poisoning.
Oh, you can like put 8 damage to the other if you feel like. But even that will it will stop 4 cannonballs, because it will heal 2 for each resolve. Let's go fire the cannon 9.8.
Swift strike.
Roaring charge. So that's 7, 8, and 9. So the cannon goes first. Well, you can start shooting.
And we are going for...
I don't know what you want. You just want to hit.
Yeah.
12 would hit the leader. That one.
I think yes.
Okay.
Yes.
It did 3 damage, so it has 1 permanent defense and these 2. So this hit doesn't do damage, but it does remove the fortifications.
Okay.
2 fires left. 7 is currently empty space.
No. Again.
Okay.
9.
9 is the top space, I believe it's
Yes.
a bit behind.
8
yes,
is
this
the-
one.
yeah.
So you want that?
Yeah.
You already rolled, so you can't even change. So 2 fortifications away, and no damage because it has 1 permanent. But there goes the fortifications, and now for the last one, which you can reroll if you want. It's the leader.
How much leader got?
8 health. So this
Yeah,
will be
he got.
2 damage each.
Yeah. Leader got enough health.
I'm not sure I like where this is heading, but we'll see. So the leader has.
We are making
4.
peace.
Yes. Okay.
Hey, Kenzie, not my fault. Yeah.
And that was the party cannon. Next one, I'm starting to regret letting you go there, like encouraging you to go there. Roaring strike, roaring charge. After this order, if there is 1 or more macaws within 1 space of this group, don't mess anything up. Thank you. If after this order, if there's 1 or more macaws within 1 space of this group, macaws will lose 1 motivation. Basically, the bears are roaring, and the macaws are not happy to hear that. But if there's no macaws within 1, then bears will lose motivation, like they are roaring, but no one is hearing them. But it's after this. So first it's charge for the gear group, and they will move 1 space forward. And normal units cannot move to the same space with enemies, but they have speciality here that bears can move into macaw space, and if they do, they attack immediately.
Okay.
But now they make the roaring part. There is at least 1 macaw within 1, so macaws lose 1 motivation.
By the way, if the bear goes in the same space as those 2, will it attack both or just 1? Or only the one with the...
He will attack just 1. He will attack with normal attacking rules. The fire cannon says that they will attack all units on that space, but this one will just attack with normal rules 1.
And now whenever the cannon fires, we are aiming for 3 and 4.
Yes, hopefully. And if we would get these here, then we would have 1, 2, 3, and 4. That would be 4 available possibilities. Or even if these move 1 forward, then we can hit here and here. But then we have still the swift strike for the macaws, and it says if it's the fastest order this round, it's not. They would gain motivation. If it's the slowest, they will lose motivation.
So. But they attack.
Yes, the stars attack, and
The attacking bears.
Yeah, and this will attack this one. It's the closest, and the leader will attack him because he's the only one within range.
And so
it's
3 and 3 and dead.
Yes, that's the math. He goes here. Their motivation gets lowered by 1, and we are introduced by a new horror card on top of our deck.
Yay!
I was hoping him to get at least defeated by the Tuatara. Because this is already 5 and this has barely moved at all.
Not pun intended. Barely moved.
Barely moved. It was not intended.
Yeah.
Next round.
But you know, horror is just it's just.
They are fun. They're fun.
Yeah, those are fun, and it's just I don't remember. Mielentila.
just a state of mind.
Yes, it's a state of mind.
Ah,
But yeah,
so, what do we do? Do you want to see what the two others are going to do next?
yes, I will. I
I
will.
would also be interested on the macaws, but I'm in the wrong place for that.
Wait, sorry. Defend the ship.
So it says that all two others attack, and they will gain 2 defense for this round. But this is with this they attack with their normal range, which is 2 and 3 damage. So they would be attacking this ranger here. And oh, I do have. Yes, I have encouraged. I can't put fortifications on the sea, obviously, but I do have encouraging words, which would give 3 defense to everyone in the army I'm next nearby. So I probably want, because I want to protect him because of this.
Okay.
Okay. And I can do that by going there and playing these encouraging words, so all the macaws get +3.
Okay.
Even if it gives us just extra time. He has 5. He can handle 1 attack before he dies.
We can have a one kind of nurse around.
One woozy round or something.
Yeah.
I will have to run to at least 3. I guess I'm going to use my safe haven to move. I don't have enough free movement. I do have 2, but I also have heal and set sail, so I guess I'm just going to move with this.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. I go to the top because it's I need just 2 to get back here if I want. Am I still visible? Yeah, enough. And do we care what they do? Not enough.
Not enough. Not enough.
So I'll play this as it. It gives +2 defense, but because I'm the fox, it gives +3 defense, and it has the ongoing keyword, which means that it stays on the board until fully resolved. So I'll just place it here as a reminder, as all the macaws now have +3, and we're happy with that.
Yeah, I cannot do anything else.
And now the decision: who gets 2 cards, who gets 1 card.
I think I will take the 1 card because you are capable to do more things.
Yeah, I try to handle 2 armies. You're just having fun with the 2 others. So you get 1, and then we see what the horror card does. It will hit me because I'm higher on the priority list, and it's a claustrophobia. I have to travel to a different space as soon as I can and ongoing. So I actually don't like it being here with the macaws, so I'm just I don't know, I'll put it here as a reminder. I will have to, next turn I will have to, first thing before anything, I will have to use a card to travel.
Okay.
And then let's see what the armies do. This is the defend the ship. Speed
Strikes.
Oh, speed 9 for the bears. So that definitely goes first.
And here's 5.
Every bear in this group gains +2 defense. Alright, so both of them along the gear unit. And then if the right half is cover, -1. So it would be like double defense. He doesn't like that. And it's the charge. Now he comes forward, but he has 2 defense this round, which might be good because of this, so he doesn't get immediately.
But that happens first.
Yes, defend the ship. He will attack this one, but he has 3 defense, so he doesn't take anything. 3 damage, 3 defense. And then we go here into the invasion. So we resolve this, but then the strike goes back on top.
Okay.
And the circles attack here. 6, but he has 2 defense, so he takes only 4. Only 4. So next turn, please, fire cannon, please. Just fire cannon, take care of that that bear before
I'm trying.
the Macaws do, because it would lower it by 2.
I'm trying.
I could also... Okay, we have now resolved. This goes just top, and we know that they're going to attack again. This has been resolved. And first things first, I have to move. I have to waste the card moving. But I do have the plus card.
Yeah, and I think, are you coming to the boat?
I don't think so. But I'm thinking like I might want to heal the bear and maybe put fortifications, because if he can, I would like to know what the Macaws are doing, like this one. But I have to move away first, and I don't want to go back. So I think we're just going to assume that they're
give me
going
the
to
horror.
attack.
I want to read the horror.
I have to use some cards to travel.
It says to a different place. Can you go to a different place with them, even though they're...
Yes, different with the Macaws. I just different space from where I'm now. I'm just thinking that if I want to go to bear, I would like to go there now with the cards that I with, as I have to already burn a card for this.
It's up to you.
Yeah, I'm going to use the set sail, and I'm going to go visit the bear who is in bad condition, and that goes away, and I get the new card. I'm just going to assume. Do you want to see what they're doing? There's probably going to be an attack of 6 to the bear again.
I cannot see.
With local effect,
yeah.
you can, if you
Take
want.
the topmost.
Unless we want to use, for example, this one, so you can use it for anything.
Maybe this one, I think.
But then we don't know if they are shooting cannonballs. But maybe we assume that they're shooting. I don't know. You can choose. We already know half of this. We can just assume that he's attacking too.
Yeah, we will see. I will use these, and we will see them.
Yeah, this is a nice way also to look at the 2 other cards, even if you're not with them. As with this, you can flip the topmost card face up from any army's deck, so you can flip this up even if you're not with the 2 others. And it's fire the cannon.
Yeah.
And it's... I think it's safe to assume that it's faster than this.
Yes, I think too.
But
by the way, what is the quickest? Is it?
This is the so these always form the number by adding them together, and the 2 others have only 1, so they have only 1 number, and this is the largest printed number.
Okay.
And the second largest is so far is 6, is the Swift for the Macaws. And they, for example, have the advancement, which would be 11, which would be faster than this.
Yeah.
But this is 1, so there's no number 9 here, so we know that this is going to go first. I'm just thinking that if I try to make the bear in such condition that he could take at least 2 cannonballs, it would lower the motivation more if you just roll more 3 or 4.
What was the amount of cannonball?
It will deal 3 damage.
Okay.
Like if I heal, or if I heal and put some fortifications, he would take damage. Could take damage 2 times.
Okay, we can leave him there as a and pump pump the motivation.
Target.
Yeah.
Because we need to do something to lower this. It has a long way to go compared to that one.
Yeah, but it's all that those what is it, ratas?
A gear.
That gear bears, they have done so much that I think the rest of the deck will be something about the star ones.
Yeah, but I'm fine the gear just sitting there getting pummeled by the cannonballs.
Yeah. Okay, that's it. Sounds good. And even though you heal that guy, it will not give the motivation back.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
So I could heal by 2, then he would have 3 health left, but then he still gets defeated by 1 attack. So if I heal by 2 and then put 1 or 2 fortifications, then he can take 2 attacks and still die, but it would lower 3 instead of 2 if you manage to hit him twice.
That sounds good.
So, and if he doesn't hit him. Oh, if you hit him twice, it's actually 4 that is get lowered. So I trust in your aim. I'll heal by 2.
2.
Yes. I can't heal more.
Yeah, because you are
the
not...
gecko could heal up to 4. That would be nice, but I'm not gecko. Thing is, do we care about this?
Nah.
I can put 2 fortifications with the effect of safe haven or 1 with either of these.
Are we using the safe haven? Otherwise, nah.
It has 3 travel, but I don't need 3 right now. I don't think I can put 2. So now he can take. The first one will deal only 1 damage, and the second one will deal 3, and then he's done. It would lower by 4. Like so, if you do that, it's like it's 8. It's going to be here. That's like perfect if you can do that. I have even retreat that I can move both of those away and will lower by 2. So just kill the guy away, and we are really close.
By the way, when this guy moved from here to here,
Yes.
they do not gain motivation.
From here to here.
No.
No, it's just if you have 1 or more. If you if the units have control of the space, then they have the bonus. Yes. It's not per unit. It's just like if they have 1 or more.
Yes.
Just thinking like if you don't hit him at all, he will get defeated by this one because it's still 6, which is enough. And if I put more fortifications, then the first cannonball doesn't do damage. So I think we are just going to.
Yeah, this good. I think.
Yeah,
it's good.
I trust in your aim.
Thank you.
I got the last set sail before we reshuffle.
I got hurry up and encouraging words.
Yes. So let's.
By the way, you cannot move the pirate out from the ship.
You can't throw him overboard because it's impossible. So they refuse. Only this one can move to the sea spaces.
Revoke attack.
Oh, that's so good!
Right.
Like because now he won't attack, and he will stay longer if you miss the cannons.
And sturdy strike.
Oh, that might be bad. Even if you hit. Well, but this is faster, so no worries. Because this will get 2 defense to the bear, but it's too late. You first fire the cannons. So now we're just hoping for 3 or 4. That's the 4. So 1 damage goes through after we remove the fortifications, and that's 1 motivation down from friendly fire.
I can reroll.
You can reroll. This is the second cannonball, and you can reroll once. That's the leader. You can't reroll. That's it. It goes here, but now it's getting a bit dicey. This has 1 health left. It's kind of fine, but the leader has 2 left, and if you roll 11 or 12, he dies, then we lose.
9.
9 is the top one here, so you could reroll this, but it's with the hopes of getting 3 or 4. But if you get 11 or 12, we lose. Come on.
Thank you for the strip.
There, the 2 other pirates shoot. The cannonball number 3, and this one gets defeated. This one gets defeated. And if if a leader gets defeated, their side's motivation goes to red, not but black below to 0. And then we still resolve stuff. We only lose in the status phase if they would miraculously gain motivation, which they're not going to do right now. It would be possible with some cards, but here.
Okay.
2 defense. Okay, doesn't matter. This one attacks here, makes 2 damage to one of those. We would normally have to randomize, but in this case, doesn't matter anymore.
Okay.
Revoked -1. It's already 0. The circles attack, and they will kill this one, and it will lower the motivation by 1. And we go to the status page to see if we win or lose. If both are on black, we lose. Or if one or more is black, we lose. If both are green, we win. And well, the Tuotaras did
He did his job.
with a little bit of help, outside help, with aiming.
Well, if you think about it, you know, if you are in that position on the boat, you try to aim the leader.
So my question is like, are you a peacemaker or are you on the side of the bears and the Tuatara pirates? What side? What side are you on?
Is there now a peace?
No,
Okay.
because the bears and Tuataras are going to like raid the Macaws, and the Macaws nation has a lot more forces, so they will counter-attack, and it's not going to be pretty.
Yeah.
But the two other parts, they did what they were hired to do. Maybe they even get a little bit of bonus from doing it so well, so they're happy and just sail away, and maybe you join their crew.
But I was trying to get the 3 or 4 with the die.
Yes,
But,
sure.
like, this is... My chances were pretty high to get something else than 11. And then I hit 11.
We could play it safe, but your plan was not at any point to play it safe. At least you're playing like a Napa would like.
Yeah,
would play.
I was trusting my chances. I was trusting the statistics.
Yeah,
and probabilities, and those failed me.
Yeah.
Was this first time when this happens during the stream or the game?
People have lost these scenarios, definitely, especially when you're playing with the challenges, which by the definition of make the scenarios more challenging.
But that was a nice challenge. I like it.
Yeah, it makes the scenario go quite a bit faster, one way or the other. So the bears were still a few motivations away. If you would have rolled 4, it would have lowered by one extra step from that.
Yeah, I was just watching what, because it was it felt like that. Okay, now here are all the star. Yeah, all the star.
Yeah, the leader is like, I don't need to do anything. I'll just
Yeah.
let my gear group do it with the Tuataras.
Yeah, that was also a bit bad luck from us that only the one group moved all the time and did all the things. Because if the both groups would have moved, like do something all the time and be moving, it would be totally different. Because
there's built-in variety, replay value, just because you shuffle these decks, and even this scenario has 5 decks, so there's so many permutations as these decks can be. Like we have already we had 3 fighter cannons in 5 cards, and there's still 3 cards left, so depending on the order of this, the scenario is also different.
in our case, that this was kind of a dead spot. Whoever bear came here, it was dead. Instead,
Yes.
if we have had somebody here, then this would have hit there. Am I right?
If they both were, they would divide the damage instead of targeting just one. But the leader was just happy standing far away and like, no problem. I'm just sitting in my boat waiting for this.
The leader,
So his plan works.
the leader was on the boat and just looking for the 2 other.
Good job. I don't even need to leave my ship. Let's just turn it away and go. Or maybe they call this fortress their new home now. Just a little bit of repair, some plaster on the wall, and it's like.
This guy will come here and okay, I go.
I join your crew.
Yeah, I'm a pirate now.
This is your pirate crew. You set sail away.
I can fight. I'm a pirate now. I'm a ranger. Nabo did his job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gamer Kun, I think you need to weigh your statistical calculation by how severe each result is. And you had equal chance of taking out the bear you wanted, which would help, and equal chance of losing immediately. And Nabo said, I like those chances.
Yes.
Hitting the northern Macau hex would have also been pretty bad, so I think the reroll was definitely a bad idea.
No, it was great. It was great.
Hindsight 2020.
It was great idea, but you know, sometimes this might happen.
The luck favors the bold.
But if you think about it, if the last die roll would have been 3 or 4, it would have been great.
Yeah, it would have been really nice, and especially with the challenges, sometimes you need to take the risk and hope for the best. But we have plenty of resources. We could have done a lot of stuff next round.
Yeah.
So that was kind of like a desperate move. Let's just roll and hope for the best. But we weren't really in a desperate situation. I could have next turn. I could have gone and put fortifications to the leader.
It was.
It was such risky play, and sometimes you get rewarded from risky play, sometimes not. This was one of the latter.
This was kind of, you know, this is how Kesim was inspired, the Lands of Culture.
Yeah. So luck favors the bold, and the unlucky favors the bold, or one. I don't know. Sometimes it happens. So we have streamed for 1 hour. What do you think? Is this good representation of the second scenario, or do we want to try to speedrun it again or something? Or I don't know. What do you feel?
I think this was good for this time.
Yeah. Oh, thanks everyone for watching, and at least we show that the game you can lose in the game quite horribly, especially
and
with the challenges.
Yeah, if you are playing for the first time this scenario, don't take the challenge.
Same goes for pretty much any scenario. So if you are playing the scenario for the first time, we do the rulebook even states and recommends not using any of the challenges. Get familiar with the scenario, try to win it before you go with the challenges, but we wanted to try and show some of the explosive nature that they can have with the challenges. And I had, of course, experience with the scenario, and I was trying to guide us a little bit or calm this down, but I failed. I failed in my job.
It tells something that this was so quick that I couldn't even use my food poisoning.
You did send one to me, and
yes.
I used it to poison one of the bears.
Yeah,
but you had the remaining 2 left, but you didn't want to halt the cannon fire. You wanted to fuel the fire. And some scenarios are definitely more food poison friendly, but with this challenge, there's quite a lot of damage already on the board. But it was fun nonetheless. We'll see how I might stream later on some of the further scenarios, but those are not quite as polished, like especially on the graphical side. So we are still drawing the illustration and playtesting and balancing. And the campaign is still live for 2 days roughly at the time of this recording, and we will have one more final stream like 1 hour or 2 hours before the campaign ends. So if you want to join that one, you can stay up to date by subscribing to the channel and that sort of thing. If you have any questions about the scenario of the game in general, feel free to ask those in the comments as well.
So the last day of the campaign and the last stream will be on Thursday. This week,
yes,
Thursday.
That's correct. Yes. And we will. I will try to schedule it like even maybe today or tomorrow, and then you can see the exact time. But if you go on GameFound, you see the timer, and basically when that hits like 1 hour or 2 hours, then we will start the stream. But I will schedule it down here on YouTube, and it's easier for people to check it from here because it will show the time. I could tell our local time, but almost no one has the same time zone, so it's just easier to check it that way. Thanks, Sir Tekos, Gamer Kun, for joining the stream and the chat. There were others as well, but yes, they were more quiet.
And if you have any, you can of course comment down below to the video, or you can come to our Discord and tell
how we should have played this scenario differently.
Yeah. These happen. These kind of.
I hope you at least had some sort of fun.
Yeah, I had
right
fun.
into chaos.
Yeah, I had fun, and this was just minor accident.
Just a minor accident.
Yeah.
Let's call it that.
Yeah.
So thanks everyone for watching, and hope to see you next time.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.